about the last time you had to write a reflection for an assignment, an essay, or a test that asked you for a specific number of words. And you didn't know what else to write because it was too much amount of words. And you just wrote something no sense or things carelessly just to fill the space. This happened to me a lot of times because as David Camber, professor in curriculum methods at the University of Tasmania said, learners are not often taught how to reflect. Last semester, in my assessment for learning class, I had to write a reflection also for a very important assignment. So I decided to really take it seriously and I did some research about how to write a good reflection. And I found out that a good way to write a good reflection is by using a method that requires deep and critical thinking. And that is exactly what the 5 hours framework for reflection is. The 5 hours framework for reflection is a method that guides you through 4 levels of thinking to create a reflection using your experiences. The levels of the 5 hours framework for reflection are reporting and responding, relating, reasoning, and reconstructing. The first level is reconstructing and responding. In this level, students have to choose a focus. It could be an incident or an issue to reflect on. And they thinking carefully about it and respond to the question, why is it relevant? And they report the answer by making observations and doing opinions. The second level is relating. In this level, it requires that students think about the topic or the issue that they chose and relate it to experiences that they have in the past. They also have to make connections with the skills, the previous knowledge, and the values. And they determine if they have the resources to deal with this issue and explain how they would do it. The third level is reasoning. This level, the reflection moves from a personal response to a more detailed and theoretical analysis of the issue. Also, students have to explain why the factors of the issue are important to take into account. And they also look for relevant information, taking into account other professional perspectives to reinforce and to support their ideas and their reasoning. The fourth and last level of this framework is reconstructing. In this level, students demonstrate new ideas and new ways of thinking. That's why this is the highest level of this framework, because it's the most difficult one for students to do and also for teachers to measure and evaluate. Also, in this level, the students establish possible actions that will benefit themselves and others if they put it into practice in future situations or issues that could be or could happen in the future, and that are alike to the one that they are reflecting on. We have seen that the levels of the 5 R's framework for reflection are reporting and responding, relating, reasoning, and reconstructing. And these levels guide us to make a good reflection, because reflection makes us to take better decisions for personal and professional improvement. And as the philosopher